A lot of times I'm asked now, where are you getting the support? How come you're doing so well on the internet? What's going on around here? And I said, well, it just might be that freedom is popular.
However, in this election, if Ron Paul gets anywhere near the nomination, I will certainly support him. I mean, he's the only one that I've seen in American politics that seems to have a clue about what's going on.
You would think that there would be a groundswell of conservative people behind him, but nobody wants to change the system. Everybody's scared to change. Now, even though they know the system is fucked up, they'd rather just keep it going. Somebody has to fucking change it, and he's the only one that's advocating change.
My name is Barry Goldwater, and I support Ron Paul for President of the United States. I know Ron Paul. We served together in the House of Representatives. He's one of the most honest and genuine men I've ever met.
Dr. Paul has been involved in politics because he has something very important and meaningful to say, and he has devoted himself to spreading that message, which is very rare. His philosophies are consistent. They do not waver based on political polls or public opinion.
You know, I think I agree with everything that dude just said. and then she goes, I did too. I go, I don't know who that guy is. He wants us out of Iraq. Like, I mean, day one.
And he's a Republican.
He's a Republican. I just found out yesterday, because somebody wrote me after I talked about the guy, that he's the only, I guess at the time he was a congressman, he's the only one who stood up for us about the FCC, saying that they should have complete freedom on the radio.
Really?
And he's for abolishing the FCC.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
I just might have to vote Ron Paul.
I'm personally endorsing Ron Paul for President of the United States for 2012. I really want people to start looking up this dude Ron Paul, because a lot of stuff he says makes perfect sense.
I'm in the Green Party. I'm voting for Ron Paul.
Ron Paul is a friend of mine. I regard him as a friend. He regards me as a friend. He's not an anti-Semite. He's the last best hope for the U.S., and I think he's the last best hope for Israel, because I shudder when I think that Israel is in the hands of Obama again.
And you'll be blown away, where it's like, this guy is 100% genuine, the only one that's telling the truth.
I think the establishment is afraid because the whole entire country is waking up. So the more they sling mud at Ron Paul, the more that people, they look and they see, they understand.
So if you take a really good look at the people running for president, you can throw Obama in there, as well as the Republicans, and you ask yourself honestly, which of them have integrity, honesty, which are consistent, regardless of whether you agree with any of them. If you go on that basis alone, Ron Paul wins hands down.
I mean, Ron Paul, he doesn't say what the Americans want to hear. That's Mitt Romney's position. That's Gingrich. That's Santorum. Ron Paul's a doctor. Doctors tell you what you need to hear.
Kelly Clarkson is showing her support for Ron Paul on Twitter. She says he has her vote if he gets the Republican nomination.
That's it. I like him.
Do you still like him?
I like what he says. I do. I like what he says. I think he's solid. I agree with just about everything he says.
Who's the only one who wants to bring people together? Ron Paul's support is a black, white, Asian. I mean, how his campaign chair in 08 was an openly gay guy. I mean, he's the only guy who brings people together, and he's the only person, only candidate, period, who would actually touch on issues that actually would that the black community is dealing with. He's the only one. He's a man of principle. He's a man of honor. I love the dude. He's honest. We need someone honest in the White House.
I like Ron Paul. I really do. I really do. I really like Ron Paul. The guy is intellectually consistent.
Yes, he is.
He absolutely. He says the same thing, you know, Monday that he said on Sunday. He doesn't change with the winds.
Yeah.
That's admirable, I think.
The Dr. Paul brings to this campaign sense, sanity, and sincerity. He is the only candidate that brings us together while others are dividing us apart.
The only person in the presidential race that has really reached out to the Arab American community is Ron Paul, and we see a lot of excitement in the community, relatively speaking,
for his campaign.
You can't convince me that this man is a racist. Just listen to all the stuff he said. He is the least racist out of all the candidates, including Obama.
Ron Paul, keep on doing you, man. When they start coming with that nonsense, answer the question like you did, and then take the damn mic off and walk on out the door.
But I sort of have to chuckle when they describe you and me as being dangerous. That's one thing, they are telling the truth, because we are dangerous to the status quo of this country.
I can feel it in my soul running through my veins. I know you see it in my eyes, I'm ready for a change. I never let it go, I never let it leave. What's better than a dream turned reality. So take me by the hand, yeah, come walk with me, yeah. Take you to the promised land, just follow me. If seeing is believing, then I know you see us in these streets. Read about us in the newspapers and the WikiLeaks. Seen us on Facebook, Twitter, even CNN. Every woman, child, and man fighting for our countrymen. 30 years come and gone, wonder where the time went. Living for the moment, so we rise against the government. This here is history, and history is for the making. This here is liberty, so mark this date of liberation. 02-11-20-11. There's nowhere to run, the revolution has begun. Never let it go, never let it leave. Living in a dream that's hard to reach. Gotta fly higher. Nothing can hold you back.
Can't kill a soul, just stand tall and follow them. No military power holding us back. Protesting all across the globe, the world is under attack. We don't raise little kids, we breeding these freedom fighters. Revolution ain't over, man, we gotta fly higher.
Never let it leave. Living in a dream that's hard to reach. Gotta fly higher. Nothing can hold you back. Never let it go, never let it leave. Living in a dream that's hard to reach. Gotta fly higher. Nothing can hold you back. Never let it go, never let it.
It's not like I'm just trying to win and get elected. I'm trying to change the course of history.